Good morning, Brian with Grand Roofing, bringing you a quick tip on how to spot a leak. We've got a leak inside the house here. The house is vacant, got called out to look at it. I believe I found the problem. Shooting this on the cell phone for you guys. Hopefully you get a little benefit, a little bit of knowledge how to find a leak. So right inside here, I got a picture. In editing, I'll throw it up on the screen. But there's a leak coming in just from whatever little pantry room this is to the back step area right there. So inside, I'm like, okay, it's exterior wall. There's a kick out and it's coming up right there. And I know there's a lean-to or a shed roof with a low slope. So let's jump up there and show you what I believe it to be and a solution to fix it. So this is like a 312 pitch, about a 412 pitch, whatever. I haven't measured it, but it's about that. I don't know if there's any flashing in the wall here, but a thing you need to pay attention to, you want to flash it, but even with flashing, you don't want water running behind your siding. That's a no-no. You want some sort of kick out or a diverter. They do make some on the market, but good luck putting them in unless it's new construction. You can always take a piece of flashing and make a kick out. What happens if it's not water coming down the wall, gets behind the siding, it is now on your subsiding. It could hit a top seal plate, which it is in this case, and running just over and messing up the ceiling right there. I don't have time to fix this right now. I do need to quote it, let the owners know what it would be, but just looking at this, I scraped away the moss and the mildew down here. I pop a few shingles loose to look under here, and I don't see step flashing on any of these. Just no flashing in there. It doesn't appear to have any here. So another type of flashing I've seen in the past at older days was a piece of coil stock rolled out onto the roof. I'm not a fan of that because if it gets in up here, it could travel on top of that flashing off laterally anywhere all the way down. So that's why it's always good if you're going to use flashing, well, you need flashing, but to go step flashing, go step flash. So I took a flat bar here, try to get the camera down here. If you can just gently lift up or manipulate this, I don't see any flashing whatsoever in there. There's nothing in there. It's hard for the camera to see, but there's nothing in it. So water is coming in. I don't know if I can show you. It's really hard to do this and hold the phone. But look, there's a huge gap right there. So there's no flashing. That's an issue. I'll quote to reflash this like 6-foot wall right here. And at the very bottom, I'm going to nip out some of this J-channel right here. We're going to put a slit in the siding and get a piece of flashing under the first part of flashing, but it kicks out at an angle to get it out from your siding. Anything running down this into your J-channel hits that piece of kick out, will run out this direction. Doesn't necessarily have to guide into your gutter. You just don't want it going in behind the siding back here. The other thing you want to be cautious for is this right here. Even if this is flashed properly, you could also possibly get a leak from water wicking down, getting in this and getting behind your flashing. Also get this put back up here too. It's just kind of sitting there. There's no snap lock tool or anything I see. There's no locking device in there. Anyway, I got a lot to do today. This is where I was up here with the ridge cap picture I posted the other day. I wasn't sure where the leak was. I finally got into the house this morning, and that's what looks to be the issue. So hopefully it helps you guys if you're trying to find a leak of your own. Give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. Until next time, be safe, and we'll see you then.